check, nigga, run it up. New chain, new wrist, gotta flood it up. Big bag, no cap, nigga, double up. If it ain't about money, what the fuck is up? Big flex, big check, nigga, run it up. New chain, new wrist, gotta flood it up. Big bag, no cap, nigga, double up. If it ain't about money, what the fuck is up? I've been on the grind, I don't need the clout. They was moving funny, had to weed them out. Talking like they ballin', but I seen the drought. I was in the field, had to scheme my route. 100 racks in the duffel, that's a light load. No label for the boys since the price rose. Drip too clean, now I got them ice cold. Pull up in a spaceship once with the right glow. They ain't seen the hustle, they just see the flex. Made it out the mud, now it's private jets. Stressing over bills, now I cut the checks. Shorty sending love, I don't double text. Told my nigga we ain't folding under pressure. Took a loss, but we turned it to a lesson. Keep my diamonds on me for protection. The ops watching, so I gotta keep a weapon. Big flex, big check, nigga, run it up. New chain, new wrist, gotta flood it up. Big bag, no cap, nigga, double up. If it ain't about money, what the fuck is up? Big flex, big check, nigga, run it up. New chain, new wrist, gotta flood it up. Big bag, no cap, nigga, double up. If it ain't about money, what the fuck is up? They wanna see me shine, but I make a way. Every move aggressive like MMA. Made 100 bands off of real estate. I don't do the talking, money conversate. New vibes, new crib, that's an upgrade. She just wanna fuck cause I'm up paid. Keep it low though, I don't love babe. I'll be on the go, I need more space. They didn't think I made it, but I seen the plot. I was broke as hell, had to make it pop. Now the Louis duffel got a couple knots. And my wrist dancing like it's on TikTok. I've been focused, I ain't worried about the hate. Up the price, I ain't even gotta chase. Told my team if I eat, we straight. Told my team if I eat, we straight. Big flex, big check, nigga, run it up. New chain, new wrist, gotta flood it up. Big bag, no cap, nigga, double up. If it ain't about money, what the fuck is up? Big flex, big check, nigga, run it up. New chain, new wrist, gotta flood it up. Big bag, no cap, nigga, double up. If it ain't about money, what the fuck is up? Run it up, flood it up, double up. Run it up, flood it up, double up.
Hell yeah. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? This is the Drinks and Discussion podcast, man. Gutierrez in the building. What's up? It's your boy.
Gutierrez. What up, dude?
It's your boy King Bot, KB and GBAK. With me as always, I got my man Primetime 90 Prime. What's up?
Yo, what's goody?
Also with me, I got my man Rick. Rick, what's up?
Greetings and salutations to the Black Queens. Hers.
yo, he is sick, yo.
Who are you?
Sicko, man. Sicko.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
I forgot you said you was gonna do that.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
that's
crazy.
wild, yo. What's
That is
up,
a
D?
wild intro right there.
Yeah, man. Rolls off the charts, yo.
Salutations to my Black Queen.
All right, first and foremost, man, make sure you follow us.
Hey, no Rick. No Rick. No. Nah, y'all good.
First and foremost, man, make sure y'all follow the pod at D&D Pod on Instagram, This Discussion Podcast everywhere else. Follow me, King Bot, KB and GBAK on all social media platforms. Follow Prime at I Will Agree to number 2 Disagree on Instagram. Agree to Disagree everywhere else. Follow Rick at picture_that_photography.
Or they can go to the website, picturethatphotography.com.
Okay. You're gonna let me get to it. I was gonna get to it.
I know.
Oh man. And then make sure you hop in that merch store, man. You know what I'm saying? New merch always on the way. You know what I'm saying? And then join the gang.
Gang.
Niggas in the description below, man. Gang members are eligible for the cash prize at the end of the year. You have to be a member of the gang in order to qualify.
Gang.
Shout out to the gang members that's in here. All right, so we got a couple things to cover in the feed, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. I know y'all saw the thumbnail. Denzel is on his way out the door, man. He is making his farewell tour. He's on Broadway right now doing all the movies that he's ever done, but as Broadway plays, which is like super dope. So right now he's doing Othello on Broadway. I think that's like one of the dopest things ever. Othello's a pretty dope play, and I like the spin on it that, you know what I'm saying, that they're doing. It's more of a modern spin. But yeah, no, it's pretty dope, man. He's going to do one more. His last movie is going to be the Marvel movie, the Black Panther movie, before he retires. How do y'all feel about a legend retiring?
That's crazy, man. You don't often hear about actors, retiring. Usually they just stop. You know what I mean? But it's kind of cool that he's giving people a heads up, so it's like people can really appreciate his work and get time to see him perform live, which is awesome. And it's gonna be bittersweet, man. I mean, Denzel is one of the greatest to ever do it, man. How old is that guy?
Old as hell.
Yeah, he's like, what, 60?
Seven.
Oh,
That was
70 something? I thought he was in his 60s, late 60s.
Let's see.
How old is Denzel Washington? 70 years old.
70. Golly, man.
Buckets.
Yeah,
That's
but he
something.
don't look it, though.
Nah, he
He
don't.
definitely don't look it.
He
Yeah, he
definitely
definitely look. If I didn't know, I would probably give him in his 50s. His late 50s. You know what I'm saying? But I know that he's older, so, you know what I'm saying? I said 60s, so.
Since we're on the topic, man, what is your favorite Denzel Washington performance, and what's your favorite Denzel movie?
Oh shit.
Okay, so are we talking about like performance, like just like a scene in the movie?
Yeah, let's talk about saying
Okay, all right. So
Man, that's
scene in the
worse.
movie definitely gonna be Glory.
Glory. Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
the tear,
The
one tear in Glory, man. Like that's
Yeah.
my favorite Denzel movie though. Training Day. It's gotta be Training Day, man, because that's the only movie that made us hate him so much that we hated Denzel after that movie. He did such a good job. We hated him after that movie. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I do like. It's another reason why I do like that movie though, because his character was actually supposed to live at the end. But however, Denzel was like, I'm only gonna do this movie if you kill me off at the end.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was dope. I was like, yeah, that's pull right there. That's pull. You got clout. Where you was like, yeah, nah, I'm not doing no more continuances of this movie. Like, yeah, my character is done. You know what I'm saying? So those are my two. What you got?
I don't know yet. I mean, I really fuck with John Q.
Yeah,
Okay.
But I can't say that was his best movie. But for like in this moment, I could definitely vouch and say John Q was my favorite.
Okay.
Because I'd be damn if I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For my seed,
Yeah.
I you know how I am.
Nah, that's respect. That's respect. All right, Prime.
For me, favorite movie is probably gonna be American Gangster.
Okay.
Blue Magic, that's a brand name.
Stand by that.
I stand by that. I guarantee it. That would probably be my favorite movie that he's done.
I like that little interaction with him and Cuba Gooding Jr. I don't like these words, Frank. Infringement. Come in my motherfucking club.
Yeah.
That was a good interaction between them two, yo.
Yeah.
I don't know how they didn't break character, because if I would have seen Cuba do that shit, I'd have broke character.
Yeah. No, but I would say that's my favorite movie. My favorite performance of his got to be Training Day, bro.
Why do y'all like Training Day so much?
Okay, you motherfuckers.
I mean,
You think you can do this to me, Jay? You think you can do this to me? I'll have y'all niggas playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you. 23-hour lockdown. Shoe program, nigga.
he meant that shit too.
Nah.
He meant that shoe program.
Look, he's going through the street.
Jay, I run shit here. You just live here.
Oh,
Yo,
my
man,
God.
I can watch that scene over and over.
I like to see right before that when they're in the house. I'm surgical with this bitch, Jay. Mijo, come here, Mijo.
I just like the beginning when he's like, "Oh, you motherfuckers."
Hey,
okay.
no, wait. This baby AI is getting out of control. You see how they doing the babies and like and they're doing like the scenes from the movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. They got that as a
They
baby
got it.
AI, and it's out of control, man. It's out of control, man. Like, yo, I literally sat around for 3 hours at work watching baby AI. Now, mind you, I work for a marketing organization, so it's not far fetched for me to be, watching stuff on TikTok.
Did you see the Aaron the Plumber one?
The what now?
Aaron the Plumber one.
No.
You know that dude, Aaron the Plumber.
The little short,
the
nigga?
balloon.
Yeah, okay,
Turtleneck.
yeah.
They got a baby AI for that one.
Oh my
He was
god.
talking about the hairs on your arms.
I saw like a little thumbnail for it, but I just kept scrolling. I was like, is that the little turtleneck? I was like, all right, keep scrolling.
That shit's hilarious. Yeah, the baby AI is dangerous.
That's just crazy. When I figure out how to make one, bro, I'm gonna do one for the podcast. I'm gonna do one for the podcast. I have to do one for the podcast. But yeah, if anybody knows the website where you make them at, let me know, because I know it's a website. So if you know the website,
I love the baby AI.
Yo, the baby AIs are off the charts, man. All right, so the Diddy's trial is still going on. Cassie's transcripts have come out from the court proceedings. And I mean, according to her transcripts, I mean, somebody on this podcast said Cassie's just another 304. I won't name names. I'll let y'all guess who said that. But
So go ahead and jump on that portal, baby.
Britt, would you like to start this off?
I'll start it off.
All right.
Because you read the transcripts. We've all had female encounters that, that was just for the team, and she was for the team.
Mm-hmm.
And she was fairly compensated. From when I heard 30,000 to 50 G's a week. Allowance.
For the free call.
For the free calls. Well, just to be,
just to be available for the free
be
call.
available. That you enjoy, that you set up.
It's pretty good living.
That's
if I got 30 to 50 bands just to you know what I'm saying? Like, hey.
That's crazy. But like I said, and we've all remember growing up that there was a girl for the neighborhood. She's no different. I don't see why. I mean, and I'm not condoning any of the violence that Diddy did or, whatever. I'm not condoning none of that, but she was definitely complicit and benefit on multiple levels. You know what I'm saying? And she said something about not saying nothing because of her career, and I don't know 3 Cassie songs. Do you? Okay. So
me and you.
Everybody knows that one song again.
Think I want to make a move.
but that's it though. So
I had to think, but yeah, that's the first one that comes to mind.
The only one. But 20 years, that's all you got. You got like, I'm not buying this victim stuff, and that just hurts me. Well, there's no accountability for her benefiting from
the free call,
from being with Diddy.
Well, here's what I will say. We are working with a long timeline, right? So here's what I will say. I think at one point she was involved, participating, and even organizing some of the free calls.
Organizing is crazy.
No, it's in the transcript.
Nah, but I'm saying like organizing.
She was hitting him up saying, "Hey, let's do a free call," and it says in the
male escorts.
Yeah, and it says in the transcript like, "Oh, well, you set it up." So then it was like, "Hey, if you want to do it, you set it up." So like she was even setting some of the shit up.
That's crazy. Here's
the thing, though. If we look at the timeline of it, right? A lot of those text messages where she was down with it was before she got her ass beat.
Mm-hmm.
So when you look at it like that, like you could say she started off organizing this and saying, she the text messages it said that she wanted to do it. She was hitting him up like a Diddy, what she call him, Daddy or something. I don't know, Daddy, Poppy. I don't know what she was calling him.
Yeah, it's called
something. But yeah, she was calling him and then was like, "Hey, let's do a freak off." Like she was initiating the shit. But what I will say is, circumstances can change, and so I do feel like the circumstances change, and then when you don't let the person out of that situation, that's why I say, like, yeah, no, Diddy's gonna go to jail because that video was damning.
But when did the circumstances change? Because she was married to dude and still doing the freak off. So like when was the cutoff at?
But all right, so I'm gonna tell you. So the point is, the reason why Diddy's gonna go to jail is because of the video. Once you start beating someone's ass, it don't matter. It don't matter if she wanted to or not. You have to, no, bro. It doesn't matter.
He didn't assault her for that purpose though. That's not the reason why.
Why did he kick her ass?
It was something else. It won't like he told her to suck that nigga dick, and she was like no, and just ran. You know what I'm saying? Like nah, that wasn't that situation.
But
we don't know that.
Hold on.
Hey, look.
Let's work with the facts. Let's work with the facts. The facts are he went out, chased her in his towel, beat her ass, and dragged her outside of her will back into the room. Now she said a freak off. She was trying to escape a freak off at this point. That's what she said. We don't know what the fuck really happened.
Yeah.
But the evidence showed he comes out, beats her ass, and drags her back in the room. I'm pretty sure that's I didn't know what the reason he assaulted her for. Yeah, we don't. But she said she was, trying to escape a freak off, and he got mad, and that's what she said. We don't really know. But what we do know is he came out, whooped her ass, and dragged her back into the room. Right? So you can look at that.
Didn't they settle out of court for that?
They did. Okay. But this is just setting that video isn't because he's not on trial for domestic violence, right? That is to set up the premise of coercion, right? Yeah. Once you start beating someone's ass, now anything after that could be looked at as coercion.
Yeah. Because
now you could say, "Oh, I didn't want to do it no more, but I was scared he was going to hit me again."
Yeah.
Because even we had Dawn on trial, and Dawn said that he threw a skillet at her or something.
Yeah.
Now we don't know if it hit her, but a skillet got thrown, right?
It didn't hit her because he upside the head.
Yeah. Well, supposedly Dawn didn't even actually like see it. She just heard the skillet though and all that. So now what they're doing is they're painting a picture of he is violent, and so at whatever point, and this is why men got to be careful. At whatever point she withdrew consent, he no longer allowed her to leave. There you go. That's it. That's all it takes.
So here's the thing. They're using.
Is that his charges?
No.
He's on his charges is RICO racketeering.
Yeah.
Sex trafficking, and what's the other one? I can't remember.
So
other than just tainting his image, that's the only reason why they.
Yeah. So a good lawyer for a big figure like P. Diddy, the first thing you have to do is kill this nigga in the court of public opinion, right? You have to win over that jury, right? That federal jury that's in there, they are in there, and Fed jury, you get paid a little more because the trials normally last a little longer, right? So they're in there, and they want to see a show. They're there to see a show. They're not there for the boring trial of this nigga fucking simple assault. You know what I'm saying? Or some shit like that. No. This is a long drawn out joint.
Right.
The facts is here. Boom, boom. So
they're trying to. So the big thing, I think the toughest thing is the racketeering charge, like showing that this is like an organized crime situation.
I want to know the other names on this RICO case because all I know is him. All they said is him.
Well, they've only been charging him, which is crazy to me.
Right. But it's a RICO case. There are other names. Yeah. So you know what that means? these niggas is talking. These other names, they're talking. They're talking.
Because I never seen a nigga been in a RICO case by himself.
And one of them is going to have to take that stand eventually, right? Yeah. I wouldn't be shocked if they called Sean Carter on that stand.
No, they're not going to do it. He's not going to take the stand.
Shit.
He's not going to take. He doesn't have to take the stand. He's not going to take the stand. It'd be stupid to take the stand. Why would he take the stand? He looks terrible. Like, have you seen? Did y'all watch his apology video? He'd be the dumbest motherfucker to get on that stand.
I don't know, man. He was doing dumb shit recently, so.
Nah, I mean, first of all, I think. So you think Jay-Z is part of the RICO?
Oh yeah, no, for sure. His name is definitely floating around on some documents in there. For sure.
And they all roll together. That's New York.
I think Jennifer Lopez is on that RICO as well.
I would put my money on that one.
I think a lot of the high. I think Loon is on there somewhere. I think Loon might be on there somewhere before he accepted Islam.
I don't think they're gonna go for J-Lo. I don't think.
So you think they're going at Bad Boy overall just to link? Because them niggas was doing some shit. I know Loon was still Loon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
he was still Loon.
That's an easy way to get him connected to some bullshit.
Yep.
But that's still old stuff though.
Yeah. But I mean, hey, man.
Crazy. Before we go all there to the big names, I mean, to me, the people who I would be going after are the assistants, the security, bodyguards,
Bentley.
You know what I'm saying?
Farnsworth, Bentley.
Bentley. I mean,
I think. You know what? No, I know Farnsworth Bentley has something to do with the freak off. Let me tell you why I knew he had something to do with it. So it was this little documentary, independent artist. She was at a P. Diddy party, pool party, boom. She said you were selected for the freak off if you got the slippers to go into the house. You couldn't wear your shoes in the house. So Farnsworth was walking around, boom, get the slippers, boom. Get the slippers, you walk into the house. As soon as you get into the house, you got to sign an NDA. Whatever goes on in this house, you can't speak about. All right, cool. When you get to a particular room, you got to sign a consent form. I say, yeah, that's a sex party. That's definitely a sex party.
Like a lifestyle group thing.
No, it's definitely just a high-profile sex party.
Yeah, but just based on he's always been a little too jolly in my opinion. No, but I would say like I don't think it's gonna be. I think we're overlooking like you know what I'm saying, instead of like the big names. I think like we have to look at Cassie said that there were people like she would get her ass beat and people who would put her up in the hotel so she could recover for like a couple of weeks. Where are those people? Those people need to be in jail. You get what I'm saying? Like, to me, anyone who takes bribes to look the other way, those people need to be in jail. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking of it like that. Like, who has been directly involved in the organizing of this? Because this is a RICO. Yeah, it's a RICO case, right? So, I mean, I think unless again all of them got immunity for just snitching, I guess. I'm pretty sure Cassie got immunity because she could definitely go to jail just off of the shit she said.
Yeah. She did the Kelsey.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
she pulled a
yeah,
Kelsey.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she had to get immunity because based on the shit she said, she can go to jail too. But I think this is one of those cases, and I'm thinking the feds are smarter than this because this is the shit with Young Thug, right? Where you're so focused on just getting the big name. I don't know why the fuck they do this. They're so focused on getting the big name that they fuck around and let a motherfucker walk.
Yeah.
Because Young Thug should have went the fuck to jail.
Yeah.
But they're so focused on the big name, you know what I'm saying? They're not high profile. They probably will not be mentioned for real. Yeah, and to me that's the crazy part. You know what I mean? It's all about the big names when it really should just be like whoever is fucking guilty should go to fucking jail. Like that's how I see it.
But you know it's entertainment, bro. It's like this court case is literally entertainment.
Yeah, the distraction for the Epstein.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's what we really need to be talking about. The Epstein list.
That Epstein list is probably nasty.
That's
probably nasty.
That's not
That's not coming out.
I'm not. Yeah, I
I'm
don't.
focused on Diddy.
Right. I mean, if you think about who was associated with that Epstein, that's not coming out, bro. That's not, bro. Like, who's gonna convict? The judge who's on the list? Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What are we
yeah.
talking about, bro? What are we
Yeah.
talking about, bro? What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? People, nah, bro. Like the people on that Epstein, nah, I'm not. I wouldn't even. But real quick though, before we move on, I will say, Diddy's defense team is doing a pretty decent fucking job for what they got to work with, because they definitely you know, they did a good job of discrediting Dawn. They even got Cassie to slip up a little bit on some of these details. A lot of this shit is from years ago. Yeah. And so, because the other thing, right, Cassie was like high as fuck during all of this shit. So like details are details are hazy, and these text messages that they've been releasing, it hasn't really put Cassie in the best light. So I still think that he's going to go to jail.
But he's not going to do the time that we think he's going to do.
He might.
I mean, he's definitely going to Club Fed.
Feds have what, a 95% conviction rate?
Yeah. I mean, he's going to Club Fed. I'm going to say, you know, I mean, he's going to spend a little bit of time in Club Fed. He's going to do a Martha Stewart. You know what I'm saying? Like, spend a little bit of time in Club Fed. You know what I'm saying? And get out and, you know, start a show of some sort. You know what I'm saying? Making the Band Part 5 or something. I don't know.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah. I mean, look, bro. Like, I don't. I mean, he probably need to go to jail on some real, but
I mean, he's definitely fucked over enough artists to where he.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, the nigga need to go to jail for murder. He need to go to jail for murder, because you tell me he ain't kill Biggie. That nigga killed Biggie, bro.
He knew about it. He orchestrated.
Yeah, he hired. His money was involved in the murder of.
He allowed it to happen.
Right.
I don't think he killed.
I think he killed Biggie.
Why would you kill your biggest money maker?
Because you make more money in death, bro. You know how many Biggie verses have been released since Biggie is died. Yo, I swear to God, Biggie got a lot of features out there after his death, and still dropping features. Niggas still got the files. He got the files, dog. Like, look, this nigga did mad recorder, man. I'm just let these shits out here and
You can't
there.
act like after Big died, Puff ain't elevate.
I'm telling you, man.
Don't do that.
He'll probably go to jail.
I guess, but he never had a bigger artist than Biggie. So it's like, why kill him? I don't know. It's.
I don't know, man. Yeah, he'll probably go to jail and probably be on some type of house arrest. I mean, after he gets out of prison, absolutely, they'll put him on some kind of house arrest. Like I said, he's going to Club Fed. It's not like he's going, you know what I'm saying, nowhere hard, maximum security nowhere. He's going to Club Fed with the other celebrities. You know what I'm saying? All right, nigga, give you a little pow, sit your ass down for a minute. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get you out in about 3. You know what I'm saying? Because we gonna say 5, but we can get you out in 3 for good behavior, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You just go out, chill, you be on house arrest for a little bit, live in your mansion, and chill out. You know what I'm saying? Let all this shit blow over. Then, you know, drop an album, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think he's over support.
yeah.
He needs to sit his ass down anyway.
Right.
But they never do.
No, they never do. Okay, moving right along. NBA draft lottery. I want to hear your thoughts.
I don't want to talk about this shit.
Not again. No, but it was rigged. You can kind of see it said. I was talking to him Prime about how Charlotte never gets the number 1 pick, but they always get like a 2 or 3 or 4. But I was saying, I think.
Is anybody here a Charlotte fan?
No.
Okay.
Home team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I always root for the home team. Bro.
Yeah.
Nigga, we live in Durham.
What? No, bro. I'm repping anything North Carolina. That's why I'm a Carolina Panthers fan. The Panthers play in Charlotte.
I can't believe he said that out loud. Panthers fan.
All right. Go
I
ahead,
rap my
bro.
team whether we good or bad. That's what real fans do.
I mean, I do too. Nigga, the Raiders been bad for a while. The Raiders been bad for a while. But that's my dogs, though. They're my dog. Oh, see, look, you guys.
Love the Hornets. There you go. Yeah.
Hey,
And by the way, we
I
have
don't have no
probably
NBA
the
team.
best commentator in the league.
Y'all do have the best comment.
Yeah.
LaMelo.
Oh.
Oh my god. All right.
Yeah, here you go.
All right, we could push past this one, man.
Yeah,
All right.
that,
So
that
look.
just pisses me off. That's what I was saying.
All right.
I
So
do think
look.
it was a gift.
So
for
look.
trading Luka. I'm just
so-
gonna say that.
So you what now?
I think it was a gift for trading Luka.
Okay. What are we gonna go to? Oh, Chris Brown gets arrested in the UK. All right. So Chris Brown gets arrested in the UK for an old charge. Assault charge that he had in some kind of bar or something like that from a few years back. Now, mind you, he has been in the UK on tour, right, prior to. So they're trying to link it to he tweeted "Free Tory," right? So they're trying to link it to that, right? Rock Nation got pulled. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he got a warrant. We already know he's going to the UK on these dates. He'll land at this airport at this time. Arrest him. You know, whatever, man. Fuck with my man money. So, the conspiracy theorist in me absolutely is true. Absolutely, I think it's true. I think Rock Nation got that man arrested in the UK. You know what I'm saying?
Free Chris Brown.
Free Chris Brown and free Tory until we say it backwards. So I want to say this. I want to get y'all take on what y'all think about the Chris Brown arrest, but then I gotta say something about Tory.
I'm not a conspiracy guy, but I'm kind of with you on this one. I'm not a conspiracy guy, but just judging based off of when I see certain evidence of certain shit play out, now I put together patterns. You get what I'm saying? And when I see what Rock Nation was able to pull with the whole Tory Lanez situation, this whole shit with Chris Brown doesn't seem like a stretch. You know what I'm saying? But after what I saw with the whole Tory Lanez situation, I mean, like that whole thing was a fucking sham. And so when I see that, and then conveniently right after the free Tory, dude, Chris Brown gets locked up for a fucking old charge. The timing of it is fucking suspicious. Also, I know you're gonna touch on this, but as soon as new evidence comes out, Tory gets stabbed up. All of it is just like the timing. So this conspiracy, I'm in the car.
Okay.
I'm in the car with you.
All right. So look, Pete. All right, and this is why I was saying this shit from the get-go when the Meg and Tory situation first happened. I did not believe Meg, not for one fucking second.
The story was bullshit.
Not for one fucking minute. Not for one fucking hour. Listen,
talking about some dance, bitch. What?
Yo, first and foremost, right? We had seen Meg off the lick on what was it? Quarantine TV, Tory Lanez during COVID. We had seen Meg off the lick. She doesn't know how to handle her liquor well, right? All right, boom. We got that factor right there, right? So you put liquor at a pool party with other women, and they were fucking. It's no way that they weren't fucking from COVID. They were fucking at some point in time. They might not have had a title on it, but they were fucking. All right, cool. You take Meg, you take Tory, you take Kelsey, and then what's the girl's house they was at? The Jenner girl. Kylie Jenner, right? So it's already rumored that Tory was fucking Kylie at some point in time, right? But that wasn't even the fact of the matter, right? So the fact of the matter was Meg found out that Tory used to fuck Kylie and was now fucking with what's her best friend's name? Kelsey. Was now fucking with Kelsey, right? When the shit went to trial and Kelsey asked for immunity, yo, you're fucking guilty. That was a smoking gun right there. What do you need immunity for and you're not on trial? You're there as a witness. What the fuck do you need immunity for? That's crazy to me. All right, boom. We can't find Kelsey's bodyguard. Apparently, Brody was in the car. We can't find this guy. There is one witness that the defense was supposed to speak to the day of said witness being on the stand. Defense could not speak to this witness. All right, boom. Rock Nation got to him first, pulled him upstairs, offered him some money. Nigga changed his whole story from what he had talked to the defense team about. All right, cool. Tory gets locked up. We still can't find Kelsey's bodyguard. Bro finally breaks his silence. Now everybody's screaming free Tory. Tory gets stabbed. Chris Brown gets locked up. Fucking Rock Nation.
If Rock Nation got that much power, think about what, the other motherfuckers got.
This is what I'm saying. And a lot of people will always argue with me, well, why would Rock Nation even exhaust so much time doing that? I'm gonna tell you why. They offered Tory a deal. Tory's been an independent artist for a while. He's been an independent artist for a while. He got his own distribution. He went and got his own shit, right? And he was moving numbers. Rock Nation approached him. Hey, look, nigga, you either get down or you lay down. He was like, bro, I'm not doing none of that. He said, I don't want to sign with y'all. He said, because y'all offering me a fucked up deal. And I know a fucked up deal when I see it. No, I'm good. I'm good. When he said no, all right, nigga, you gonna lay down. This is gangster shit they're doing. Real gangster shit. Yeah. Fuck Rock Nation as a company, a staff, an agency.
Man, they gonna fuck around and demonetize it. Chill out, bro.
Hey, look, they might. They might.
Chill out.
They might. But look, if they demonetize us, man, I'm going to the blogs. I'm going straight to the blogs. Hey, look,
it's real.
Hey, look, I'm going to the blogs. Somebody go pick the story up. I'm going straight to the blogs. Okay. So now we can get on some political shit. Who put Trump removed Section 8? Yeah.
Shit, I forgot to put that in there. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys seen, but a lot of women are going fucking nuts because of this new law that Trump is putting in. He's basically saying that anyone who's not the elderly or have disability, they will have their Section 8 reduced to a 2-year limit. So I just kind of wanted to get your guys' thoughts on that. Do you agree on this decision? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? What are your thoughts?
Okay. I'm gonna let D go first.
I'm up there thinking out of all the dumb shit Trump do. This is what we talking about. Section 8 shouldn't have been like a lifetime contract like it is in the first place. 2 years might be a little quick. 3 minimum should give them enough time to and other resources.
I was saying 5. I'm gonna tell you why.
I would like 5.
Yeah,
but if we're gonna try to make a change, you need at least 3 to 5 years in order to gather a skill set that's going to allow you to stay out of the situation. Because anybody can get out of some shit, but how do you sustain that to where you don't fall back into needing assistance and shit like that? That takes time. Time, money, and resources. So, and those take time to acquire and meet and build those connections and networking and stuff like that. I think if they have better social programs to make sure that people are able to stay out of low income situations, it would be better off within that time frame too. So instead of just saying you got 3 years and then you got to get out, I think they need to make sure that people have the skill sets that will allow them to not regress back to needing assistance.
I'm gonna. D says, "I'm sorry, but out of everything he has done, this is one thing I don't think is bad. I think there is a limit that should be put on Section 8 for sure."
I agree, but I don't want to get that. I don't give him no
Don't
props.
be like that. Don't be like that.
I don't want to give him no
Don't
props.
be like that. Don't be like that. Do you want to go before I
clock
come to
is
tangent?
right twice a day,
Yeah.
man.
So-
no.
A broke clock is right twice a day. Hey, look. So I'm going to say I'm in the call with D, right? To an extent, right? So I know how people abuse the system.
Mhm.
I actually encouraged it at one point in time just because it was economically agreeable to one of my former homeboys. His mother was on Section 8 over there off of Spargo Road. $18 a month in rent. Water included, which was crazy. Water and trash included,
Shit is nuts, bro.
which was crazy, right? And mind you, this is a 3-bedroom house, and it's only it was 3 of them at one point. So like that shit was wild. She moved out of state, and I told him, I said, "Hey, bro, just pick up your mom's rent while she's gone, because worst case scenario, if she has to come back, guess what? She has something to come back to, and you have a place to stay for fucking cheap." Now, mind you, at the time, we were busting down rent 3 ways, and it was only, what, $250 a pop per person, and that was with all the bills included. Now, this show you how back in the day it was, because this is Yorktown. Yorktown back in the day, that flat, oh my God, that flat was lovely. That flat was low. We had a balcony out back, balcony out front. You know what I mean?
Big old days.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And then, busting that, $250 per person. But, nigga, we had so much space. Niggas was living in the living room. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you ain't got nowhere to stay? Come on over, nigga. Nigga, we got food stamps. Nigga, come on over, nigga. We get $800 in food stamps a month. Come on over, nigga. Oh, you can cook too? Come on over, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Say, nigga, just keep the spot clean, nigga. Come on over. But no, I have seen people abuse it to where, all right, the mom raises the kids, right? Oldest kid becomes of age, let's say about 20, 21. All right, well, I'm going to leave this spot to you. This is the rent. You make sure you pay it every month. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't, guess what? I done moved on to something better, and I got that little $40, $50, $60, $70. I got you. You just got to be an adult and communicate with me. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this, man. I'm not mad at Trump for doing that, but 2 years does seem a tad bit short.
Yeah,
I would do a smooth 4. A smooth 4. Like, if you can't get yourself together in 4 years, like, that's yeah.
Scarlett says, I also agree with this concept. By giving a time limit, it will allow the program to service more people, clearing the ridiculous long wait list. That is a great fucking point.
Yep.
All right.
Sure.
So one, I am going to piggyback off of the time limit thing. 2 years to me is too short. If we're going to be realistic about like
That's
completely,
Yeah.
if you want to completely turn around your life, like you can get in a year, you can get a better job, you can get a raise, but that's not going to like transform your life. If you're really trying to transform your life, I would say 4 to 5 years. Let's say you just had a baby. By that time, the baby should be older. You can maybe put them in pre-K or some shit. You get what I'm saying? I would say 4 or 5 years should be the limit. 2 years is definitely too short. With that being said, I will say this is probably one of the best ideas I have heard from fucking Trump. I think that you can shake your head, but it's still a good fucking idea. It don't matter who it come from. A good idea is a good fucking idea. If you think about, I've seen this personally, firsthand, how Section 8 with multiple people. I've seen how Section 8 holds people back. It doesn't help people like you may think it does, right?
They get complacent.
It's not even that though, because I know some people that were getting government assistance, and it was more incentivized for me not to work a job.
That is my exact point.
Yeah.
I've seen people cut hours, refuse promotions because they're like, oh shit, well my rent's gonna go up like a month. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a bad deal if
Right.
they take the, what I'm saying, if they go that direction. So they handicaps you sometimes.
Right. And so I think it should be, a 5 years flat
At that rate.
at that rate.
Yeah.
So as you're increasing, what's up, Big Auntie? So like
Jamaica living in
oh god, you living the life. What was it? Oh shit, for Memorial Weekend. Oh shit. Anyway, all right, back to what I was saying. But like, yeah, I think it should be flat. So basically, in that 5 years, as you increase your money, you still get to maintain your Section 8 for that 5 years. That would incentivize the fuck out of you to increase and better your situation within that 5 years.
It'll allow you to
Stack your bread, get your joint, and because at the end of the 5 years, boom. And to I can't who said it? I think Scrawl said it. It will break. People have quit jobs, so their average that they make is not too high, and that's keeping people down. That's not helping lift people up.
But it's fucked up because the thing is, it can be so simple as, if I go make this extra $200, it's gonna charge me $600 on the back end of it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So it's like, you would be stupid, you know what I'm saying, in that moment,
mathematically
to do stuff like that. And those are one of the things that you have to.
But even if it was even, think about it. Even if it was even, right? So think about it. Let's say I go work and I get an extra $300. They take $300 off my rent. It still doesn't make sense for me to work because now I got to work for that $300 versus you just give me that $300. So even if it was an even exchange, it still don't make no sense. It's still more incentive than I'm gonna just sit on my ass and get that same money versus, having to work for it. You know what I'm saying? So,
and that's why people stay on it so long, because
because
it's a system.
The system is completely fucked. It incentivizes people to keep and I learned this recently. You can pass Section 8 down.
Yeah.
You can pass it down generational. So you're talking about generational.
I was just saying that.
Poverty is crazy. Passing down generational poverty is insane to me. It doesn't.
Look at McDougal, bro. Look at McDougal, bro. Like, you look at McDougal. A lot of the people that live in McDougal that are millennials, their parents stayed there prior, and their grandparents stayed there before them. They just passed that shit down. They literally just passed that shit down. Now, did they move far? No. They probably moved in them houses that were, like around McDougal because they were cheap to buy. I can buy this house and I can live in this house. I'm not too far from my family. I'm literally walking distance from my family. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what they're doing. I had a shorty that worked for me when I worked at Papa John's, man. And the week she had to recertify for shit, I knew she won't come into work. She would call out stupid shit like, fam, I already know why you're not coming to work. Just say you're not coming in. We already got somebody else pulled in from the schedule, bro. Like, I'm not.
And another point too, you talked about McDougal. Section 8 shouldn't be luxury apartments, or like, you know what I'm saying, like luxury houses, bro. Mm-hmm. I know what they're trying to do by taking Section 8 homes out the hood, but it's not doing what they think it's doing.
No, it's making this shit look bad.
That's why a lot of people, a lot of homeowners go back and forth about whether they should even allow Section 8 to do it. But sometimes they do it because they know that's a check coming for a long time because they're not going nowhere. You get what I'm saying? But it to your point, if it fucks up property values, ruins neighborhoods, and it still leaves people in the mindset because they think, if we put them, it shouldn't be luxury. It should definitely, but it should definitely be safe. See, the safe thing is tough. It's tough because it's hard to manage that. You get what I'm saying? You put a bunch of poor people in the same place. I mean, there's bound to be a little bit of crime. But yeah, I get what they were trying to do with the luxury apartments and housing and stuff like that. But I still feel like it sends the wrong message, because you have people making, you can have people making $30,000 a year living the same life as someone making $60,000 a year. I'm not making this shit up.
Yep.
Think about it. I've seen firsthand someone get a Section 8 where the rent in that place was about 17, and they were getting 800 in EBT. Dang. So that's what, 2,500. 2,500 for you to make that net, not gross. For you to make that, you have to make an extra what, 30,000 on your salary to make up the money that they're making, that they're getting from the government, because they're just getting that. That's net. That's not tax. You know what I'm saying? So you would have to make 30,000. Then they're going to tax you to come up with that same 2,500 a month that, you know what I'm saying, that they're getting from the government. It's nuts. It shouldn't be like that. I'm sorry, but if you're in Section 8, it should not be good living. I'm sorry.
So I find it funny, right?
You shouldn't be living better than people making, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
than people making $50,000-$60,000 a year.
So I find it funny. I find it funny when, you know, they put up these new apartment buildings and condos and stuff, and they literally have an amount of units sectioned off. They have to have an amount of units sectioned off for Section 8, which I think is fucking nuts, right? Because you should not be living in luxury. The new joint they just built downtown, right by the old bus terminal. Like, yo, fam, it should be no Section 8 people living there. Unless you got the bread to stay there, it should not be any Section 8 people living there, bro. Like, it's another one they just built downtown too. It's like right before you get like into the hood, right? Nice apartments. Fam, it should not be any Section 8 people living there. Those are nice apartments, yo. Those are real nice apartments. Walking distance from everything downtown. Like, fam, why are we putting, why do we have to have, you have to have a certain number of Section 8 people? And it's crazy how they do it, because like it's literally like they have like this short window of, if you want this apartment, you have to come between 1:15 and 3:02 to sign up. Like, just some fucking crazy hours and shit.
You just said, I was just about to say, those new apartments they just built are income based. You can't make over a certain amount to stay in them.
Right. Now see, income based apartments and Section 8 is two different things. It's still government funded, but but still, like, if you income based, that means everybody in that particular area makes a certain amount, right? But if you got Section 8 right next door to a nigga that's making, $200K a year, like, that's when it don't compute for me. Yeah. It don't compute for me, because it's gonna be complaints.
Yeah. Typically.
Yeah, it's gonna be complaints. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of these parents don't watch their kids. The kids be getting into all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they might have a friend over, and that friend might put the idea in their head, or shit, they might be the ringleader and say, oh shit, well, my mama stay over here, these motherfuckers got money. Hey, look, let's break into some apartments. Let's break into some houses. Let's do some shit. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like, you staying in this luxury, but you ain't really got shit. Like, motherfuckers staying in this luxury and sleeping on air mattresses. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you see motherfuckers riding around in Teslas and BMWs and shit. Like, and you know what I'm saying? Your folks ain't got no cars, so it's like, oh, nigga, I gotta figure out how to get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas got it. I'm gonna take it.
Yeah.
They right next door. They're not even suspecting me.
Especially if they was on this shit anyway.
Yeah.
That was their mindset before they left.
So those people are given affordable housing. It's tiered and not $6 per month for rent. Often the income-based units have lower quality in DC. Those tenants don't get to enjoy all the amenities. Okay, yeah. Well, that would make sense.
Well, that's DC. Look, that ain't Durham County. that's DC.
She said, no, that's not how it works. Income based and income restricted is different. HUD is government funded tax credit stands on its own. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, basically my main point is, bro, it should be an incentive for you to move up, right? When you start giving people luxury apartments, that's not an incentive to improve your lifestyle.
Sure.
But even if they keep
else is a downgrade,
right? But even if they keep the luxury apartments, which I still think is crazy, please, for God's sake, let there be a time limit. These niggas are from the hood. These are people who work hard, want their kids in better situation, and it's not whole families in these 2 or 3 bedroom apartments. Yeah. But yeah, no. I mean, the main thing is, for God's sake, put time limits on there.
Yeah.
Put time limits on there. If you want to give them these luxury apartments, which I disagree with, give them the luxury apartments. But for God's sake, put a time limit on there. I hope this gets passed, but I hope they adjust it to give long term, because I don't think anyone can fix their life in 2 years.
Right.
Not realistically speaking. 4 or 5 seems a lot more realistic. And also they can take that funds and give it to someone else and let them make the best of it. Right. Because you on government assistance for 20 years.
Pay it forward, damn it.
Like my thing is, like, maybe if you're on government assistance for 20 years, maybe it's just meant for you to be poor. Maybe it's just meant for you to be poor.
Okay, all right.
You get what I'm saying?
All right. So we're gonna switch gears here. We're gonna just jump right into the spice. I am not getting canceled fucking around with prom. We got a video.
I think sleeping with 1,000 men was like necessary to do. Like, is there like a point you're trying to prove?
Yeah, it's empowering for women. Like, not just for me, like for other women.
So you're speaking for all women?
Majority. The ones that aren't lazy.
What's empowering?
Loads of women are sexualized all the time, but this way I'm in control of what's sexualized, how I'm doing it, how I'm managing it, and I'm also earning money from it.
They didn't get tested, and you just hoped a condom stayed on.
But that's empowering to me. Like, knowing I love taking that many people, I'm in control. And even when I'm not in control, I love it.
Got a Cassie video remake?
Hey.
I'm sorry.
Hey, dude, what the fuck you said to this group, man?
What? That was empowering, wasn't it? What Cassie did was empowering. I just wanted to give her a shout out.
Yo, Shorty
wasn't lazy.
Shorty is definitely a 304. So is that the girl that went viral for like sleeping with 1,000 men, or
yeah, that's the girl Lily.
Oh, okay.
Lily Phillips, I believe her name.
Okay. Because I didn't know if saying she like redid the idea or whatever. I don't know. I don't keep up with that stuff. All right, let me just say.
Do you find it empowering?
Fuck no, you a hoe. Stop.
I'm confused on where the idea of it being so empowering.
Right, like that is her made up idea in her head that was empowering. No, it's not empowering. That's terrible. All right, so you are now viral for sleeping with 1,000 men within one night or something, like, or one day or something.
Yeah, one day.
Right. So if you ever get it in your mind like, oh, I want to get married, who the fuck is gonna marry you?
Somebody will.
Some sigma ass nigga.
Yeah, I mean, maybe she never wants to get married.
And that could be true too.
Cassie got married after being peed on.
Oh my god.
Peed in her mouth, actually.
Oh my
she got married after that.
I'm pretty sure that's multiple people.
Oh.
The wife is a piss mob.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw they did like a little like documentary on this whole thing. Old girl was in tears after the whole daggone situation. But what was crazy, her stories stay like, oh yeah, I'm proud of myself, I'm proud of it. But then like she started breaking down out of nowhere. I think I just don't believe the shit. I just
Yeah.
I don't believe that she really believes what she's saying. I think listen, even being in lifestyle, someone sleeping with 1,000 men in one night is wild. That's overkill.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think it's cope. I think it's cope. I mean, just say you're doing it for the money, baby. Like this, I don't want to hear all this stuff about it's empowering and I feel powerful. The money's making you feel powerful. That's all it
And
is.
then the dudes that let's speak on the dudes that agreed to do that.
Right, you should really watch the documentary. It was crazy.
Yo, fam,
You saw the documentary?
It wasn't.
Shout the coochie is tied.
Coochie's tied. Yeah. No, she didn't do a documentary. Someone else did a documentary.
No, you watched the documentary?
It's on YouTube.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Don't put it on YouTube.
No, because they were interviewing like some of the guys. Speaking of the guys, they interviewed some of the guys, and like one dude was like shaking, bro. Like his hand was like this, shaking afterwards, bro. I'm like, dude, he's probably thinking like, I'm probably gonna get AIDS for doing this shit, but fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway. Like, I don't know how you do it.
She won't even that fine. Like
but apparently,
beauty,
no, she got a lot of fans. Apparently,
yeah, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But like, I don't. Yeah,
right. There was people who flew in out of country to do it. They flew.
Oh, that's sick. That's sick. That's like the purge thing.
Yeah.
Like the second purge. Like when people were flying in from like the UK and shit. Like just the purge. Like what are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Yeah, I'm tired. I would never went. Are we body count? Little big auntie, you know me. I will body shame the fuck out of somebody. I have no shame in my game.
Look, I'm not body count shaming, but like, when it's viral like that, everybody knows.
My thing is this, bro. My
thing is, with 1,000 niggas, just don't let me know.
My thing is this,
just don't let me know.
I don't believe in not having any lines, bro. You get what I'm saying? If we start getting on this shit of like 1,000 bodies is okay. Like then what's the number, right? 1 million? Like what are we talking about?
No such.
Is that I'm against body count shaming, but that's it. But it's like everyone has their line, right? As far as like what's too many bodies, right? But it's like you have to have a line. That's my whole point. What is the fucking line?
That's a lot in one day.
That's a lot in one day, bro. Like, what's the fuck? You get what I'm saying? Like, we gotta call a spade a spade. 1,000 people in one day is fucking ridiculous. Like, let's be real. And based on that shit, she could not STD test every single one of these guys.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So, like, condoms don't protect from everything. Like you got to understand. Like,
oh, she definitely got the herpes.
Yeah, bro, 100%. Like, and it's like, imagine if you guy 952. Like, what the fuck? I don't know how long each of them lasted because I wouldn't be that long. It wouldn't be a long day / night. Yeah, I think each guy probably got like 5-10 minutes or something. And mathematically,
like 1,000.
1,000, dude.
Like, what time did she start? Like, when was the day started? You know what I'm saying? And then of course it was at break at some point in time. Like, yeah. I mean that joint is nuts. And then when they showed the video, because he can't come in while they're doing it. Oh, I thought it was a video. But I was like, it was a video.
Well, she might have a video on her OnlyFans. Obviously, I'm not.
Yeah.
But when the dude came in, there's like condom wrappers all over the floor, tissues. Like, bro, like I'm not coming in a room. That goddamn cum stain tissues. Like all over.
I want somebody to take a black light to that room afterwards.
Bro, I'm not fucking doing it. I'm not fucking doing it, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, what do we?
Out of just 304 on the wall.
Is it because you not number 952? Would you be okay being number 307?
Would I be okay being 307
or 304?
304. That's hilarious. I mean, let me put it like this: I feel much better being number 1 than guy number fucking 500. Like the fuck? I mean, god damn. What are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about?
I bet you the nigga that was 500 was like, yeah, I'm the halfway mark. Yeah, yeah.
But like, she's not showering between each dude either. Like, so it's like, dude out here sweating on her. Like, I'm good on that, bro. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, niggas body hair on. Oh my god.
Body hair,
sweat.
Yeah, she not showering between these dudes.
Look,
Baby
man,
wipes.
because I know,
baby wipes. Take some baby wipes.
Yeah, because I know it was some white boys, and white boys be hairy, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, white people, they just hairy for no reason, man. Like,
It's probably kissing it too.
What?
what?
Oh my god!
They probably
bro.
paid too to kiss her.
Oh my god, bro! You kissed her in a mouth.
Kissing that 304 is crazy.
Kissing her in the mouth after all of that is nuts.
All right. Speaking of Franks, anybody got one to throw?
RG3, shut the fuck up about injuries. Leave it like that.
That's all you gonna say?
Let him enjoy Snow Bunny. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
What I'm just gonna add to that. It wouldn't have been that bad if you didn't do this shit with your goddamn Snow Bunny in the back, sipping tea and shit. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, do you not understand like the optics of that whole situation while you shitting on a black woman? I just think that's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Let me say this for those who don't know. Caden Clark and Angel Reese had a game the other day. Clark fouled her. Reese jumped up and kind of woofed at her, and RG3 had the audacity to say, like she was trying to fight her and she hates her, and like make her the angry black woman label.
Right.
While Caitlin Clark was just walking away from everything. So yeah, that ain't cool. Trying to turn Angel Reese into the angry black woman.
Mm.
Fuck you, homeboy.
Why is you love birds? Oh my god.
What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you, bro? You all right?
I'm good.
Oh, okay. All right.
Big Guy just says, why are men lining up for that? How is it then men are like, yeah, I would love to be one of 1,000. Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Niggas don't care.
It's sick.
Niggas
All right.
don't care.
All right. I got a Frank throw.
Oh, that's Frank.
Hey, yo. Unless you get the camera. Yeah, let me get the camera, man. Let me get the camera. Hey, yo. Mobilitize. The insurance for Lyft. Yo, catch a fucking Frank, my nigga. Hey, yo, all of y'all over there. Hey, yo, fam. I am sick and tired of being sick and tired, yo. They can catch a Frank, yo. For those of y'all who don't know, 2 weeks ago, I was in a car accident, hit and run. Nigga slammed it to the side of me and drove the fuck off. I was driving Lyft, trying to make some extra money, doing this shit the right way. I could have been selling a pack, right? Doing shit the right way. All right, boom. I do what I think is morally responsible, right? I report the shit to my insurance and I report the shit to Lyft. Right? Not knowing Lyft got their own insurance and they the primary. So you gotta go through them niggas. High ass fucking deductible. And they slow as fuck. Hey yo fam, first and foremost, my insurance was taking care of it. They were almost done. They were getting ready to cut the check. This is why I'm pissed. Right? I get a call. Oh, yeah, they the primary. So we can't go any further. We got to turn it over to them. Hey, yo, fam, first and fucking foremost, bro, all y'all niggas at Mobilitize, Courtney at Mobilitize, catch a fucking Frank. Come to fucking work, yo. You said this shit was supposed to be done early this week. Your ass ain't been in the office since Friday of last week. The fuck is we talking about, yo? She can definitely catch a fucking frame. Crystal, I talked to today, she can catch a fucking frame. Oh, I remember all the names. I remember Antoinette on Monday. You can catch a fucking frame.
I'm about to go full Luigi mode.
Yo, fam, bro.
The CEO ain't safe.
The CEO ain't safe. If I find out the CEO live in North Carolina, nigga, I might pull up on you, bro. I might pull up on you, bro. It's smoke in the fucking city, nigga.
Said I got a 3D printer too.
Oh shit, I got a 3D printer, nigga. But I can find one.
He ain't got one, but he can find
I can find one. I know a lot of creative niggas.
Get that silencer like Luigi.
Yo.
Just don't stop at McDonald's.
Yeah, I ain't stopping at McDonald's, nigga. I ain't stopping. I'm going somewhere desolate.
Burger King.
No, I'm going somewhere desolate. This ain't Cheers, nigga. I ain't going where everybody know my name, nigga. I'm going somewhere where don't nobody know me, nigga. What are we talking about? Hey man, look, all the niggas catch a Frank, man. I'm done.
He said this ain't Cheers, bro.
Cheers.
You an old nigga, bro. You an old nigga talking about some this ain't Cheers, bro.
This ain't Cheers, baby.
Nigga, no one in their 20s is gonna get that reference.
Where everybody knows your name.
Sometimes
Boom,
I wanna
boom,
go
boom.
where everybody knows your name.
Oh man. All right. So since you had put that Section 8 segment in there, I wanted to talk about this, man. So I'm gonna preach to y'all real quick from an HR standpoint, man. So I just hope y'all just bear with me for a little bit. Really, as millennials, we really got to look at, how are you affording to retire? Because Social Security ain't gonna cut it. If you work somewhere where you're getting a pension, right, that's not going to cut it. And then, if you got a 401k as well, that's not going to cut it. I'm telling y'all right now, y'all need to research whatever works best for you, but you need to be planning to have damn near $500,000 at 65 or before 65, because that's really how much it costs to retire, bare minimum. That's with no ailments, nothing else going on, $500,000. If you don't have that, you asked out. We have to talk about affording how to retire. Like, can you afford it? Like, economically, can you afford to retire? I'll say that to say this. I talk to a lot of people my parents' age that are still working and cannot retire. Now, some of the people I talk to, have retired, and they
Social Security ain't shit, bro.
Right. It's not. But the people that I talk to that have retired, that are my parents' age, they have other shit going on. Like they get, 90 to 100% disability from the military. They're getting
Those military benefits.
Yeah. That TRICARE is fucking crazy, boy. That TRICARE is fucking crazy. Like you can live. Now, I don't trust the VA in Durham, but the other VAs, I know a nigga that travel to go to the VA because he don't trust the VA in Durham. He travels to go to the doctor. Wherever he travels to, whatever VA he goes to, he travels to go to that VA. All his appointments is at that particular VA, whatever state that's in. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo,
it's crazy that you said that, because I know some people that don't like the Durham VA. They go other places.
Yeah, they go other places. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not mad at it. Durham VA is trash. And yes, and Dee's a vet, so she would know. But yes, no, I know niggas that don't go to the Durham VA just because, they don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. They travel to go to the VA, to use their free health care. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like the people ahead of us, right? That literally right ahead of us, either they're still working or they have retired because they have, I don't want to say they lucked up, but let's just say they planned They planned it out to where, you know what I'm saying, they get that bump extra so they don't have to work anymore, right? But I think what's going to fall on us as millennials, we're going to fall into the landscape of still working. We're going to be the motherfucking greeters at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going out like that. I promise you I'm not. I'm slinging some dope, nigga. What they gonna do, lock me up? What the fuck they gonna do, lock me up? 3 hots in the cot, nigga. And free healthcare. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, honestly, I'm not going out like that, bro. I want to be able to afford to retire. And, you know, and it depends on your profession, too. It does depend on your profession, too, right? So if you in something like nursing or something like that, or like the medical field, you can kind of work after 65, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can maneuver, do some administrative shit after 65, low stress shit, right? Like for me, like, you know, when I step into education, you know what I'm saying? I could teach after 65, nigga. My knowledge ain't going nowhere. I can still sit in front of a fucking group of fucking kids and you know, or young adults rather, not kids, young adults, and tell them, you know what I'm saying, like, all right, I need y'all to learn chapters 4, 5, and 6, and that shit's gonna be on the midterm. You know what I'm saying? I can do that. That's low stress for me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be in a situation where I am not able to say fuck a job when I'm ready to say fuck a job. Now we're gonna talk to Money Man over here, and we go get some numbers.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You want me to go first? All right.
No, I mean I went first. Nigga.
Oh, I mean, yeah. No, I mean, 100%. Yeah,
no,
they're
about the VA.
Yeah. No, 100%. I think everyone needs a backup plan. I would say get you a Roth IRA. I would say definitely get that. I would say, look, people, savings is cool, but you need to think about you got to think about compound interest. What's really gonna do your money the best, right?
That 0.001% ain't doing shit.
Yeah, bro. Like not that. Yeah, like 1-2% interest is not gonna help you. Also, I would recommend you don't have to be a stock guru. Every time the SPY drops 10%, just buy it. The SPY goes up annually 10%. So that already is way better than a savings account. Mm-hmm. Put your money into the SPY, right? Don't think about it. If you want to go do some if you want to get deep into it and look at financials and look at certain companies like Apple, Nvidia, whatever, okay, you can do that too. But the safest, S&P 500. It will not fail you in the long run. 100% do that. I think, right, just from my own experience, the number one thing that's going to help you in retirement is home ownership. Oh my God. Home ownership. So even if you are SOL at the end of it, if you have a home, that is the most expensive bill you will have. If that is paid off by the time you are ready to retire, you are set for your retirement. Because that's the biggest thing. That's
you don't have to pay a $3,000 mortgage every year.
Right. Well, 3,000 mortgage is crazy.
I mean,
what?
But all right, so let's say it was 2,000.
Nigga, that might be the property tax. Nigga.
Right. So let's say it was 2,000. By the time you get to 60, you got your house paid off. That's $2,000 you can just put in your fucking pocket. You get what I'm saying? So it's like,
honestly, as far as home ownership goes, you and I should be on house number 2 right now. I'm gonna tell you why. You should be living in your dream home right now. That's house number 3 or 4.
I started late.
Well, yeah. I mean, we all started late because we didn't know. Nobody gave us this information, right? So when you're fresh out of college, when you graduate college, what, 22? 22 when you graduate college? 22?
Yeah, 22, 23.
Yeah, 22, 23. So, you know what I'm saying? 22, 23, you know what I'm saying? Ideally, you save them refund checks. You don't go on spring break. You don't have fun with your friends. You don't spend frivolously. You save up from your little part-time job you was working. whether it was like on campus work or whatever, or you know what I'm saying, worked a little job at a department store or whatever, right? And you go and you purchase a home, first time buyer, right? Purchase a small home, right? So at the time when we were getting out of college, it should have been about one for a small home, maybe 125.
Oh, talking about back in the day.
Yeah. I'm talking about back in the day.
I was about to say not now.
No, not now, nigga. No,
Like the average home is like 300.
Yeah, it's 300 now. No, it was 125 back then, right? I'm just giving an average, right? 125 back then, right? 15 years. In that 15 years, you done started working in your career, started making some money. Maybe you even got a spouse, and now y'all both living in the house together, and y'all both paying on the mortgage for that house. So now you're doubling down. Within 15 years, you should have paid off that house, right? And had a kid at, let's just say you had one kid at said point in time, right? Now you need a bigger space. You move out of that house. You don't sell it, you move out of that house. You rent that motherfucker out. Now you're on house number 2. Now we are our age, somewhere, more or less, right? We're on house number 2, doubling down on the mortgage, right? Together, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? You might have one more kid, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Boom. But this ain't your dream house. Ain't your dream house, right? Kid number 1 goes to college. Kid number 2 is getting ready to graduate high school. Guess what? Buy house number 3, because you done paid off that second house because you're getting rent from house number 1. Got the 2 incomes coming in. You got 1 less mouth to feed. You know what I'm saying? Boom. You in house number 3. It's your dream house. Kid number 2 is out of there. Bye. We'll see you we see you on spring break. We'll see you in Christmas.
No, you can't move that.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, we got a space for you to stay. It ain't long term though. Garage. Yeah, not the garage, nigga. But you in your dream house. That's how it's supposed to go. That is exactly how it's supposed to go. You are in your dream house. You are ready to retire at this point. Your kids is out the house. You are ready to retire. You got a few more years of work. You know what I'm saying? You and said partner is plotting like, oh shit, we got to get the fuck out of here. And guess what? Babe? We got 2 steady incomes coming in from the 2 houses we had. Come on, man. All
right. So I'm fucking with you, but inflation has fucked up that dream for a lot of people.
No, it has. I was going to get to that point.
So anyone want to guess what the average age for our first-time homeowners are today?
35.
38.
Wow.
38. Goddamn, that's damn, right? You know what it was in 1950?
18.
No. 28. 28.
Okay.
So in the last 75 years, it went up about 10 years. About 10 years in the last 75. So we're in a different economy, bro. But to your point, if you can get home ownership, get to owning multiple homes and you're renting those out and you're earning about 500 off of each. That's typically what you make off of
roughly.
Right.
Well, I mean, if they're paid off, you're earning a lot more.
Right. Well, once you get it paid off, now it's all coming to you.
Yeah.
But all right. So, but typically you rent it for like 400 over the mortgage.
Yeah.
Right. So if you have 2-3 houses that you're renting out, making 400 there, 400 there, 400 there, then that's paying, you know what I mean, helping paying off the home you're staying in. So ideally, I mean, you can't go wrong with home ownership. That's why everyone was so fucking shocked when 2008 happened.
Yeah.
But you can't go. There was doing a lot of bad shit in 2008. But typically speaking, you can't go wrong with home ownership. Just look at what housing has done in the last 100 years. All it does is fucking go up. It's one of the best investments you can make. And if you can get the shit paid off, that's really like you can retire, because even You know, I know some people they're only getting $1,500 a month for their Social Security. But if you're not paying a rent, you can make that work. You can make that work. If I ain't got no mortgage, no rent, I can make $1,500 a month work.
Yeah, for sure.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like even if you don't have those things in place, home ownership, which is really fucking hard to do. And there's another thing, y'all probably don't want to hear me out, but it will really help if you get married or you have somebody to go in together with. Hey, everybody, booking in real quick from the gym. All right, now, yeah, get that work in. Hey. I would say having a partner will really help trim the time, because when you got two people signing on that list, now you can get the home that you really want instead of that damn fixer-upper with tons of fucking problems.
Yeah.
So I know you don't want to. If you can get a house on your own, power to you. Do that shit.
Yeah,
do that shit
for sure.
But if you get a partner, now 2 incomes into one, now you can qualify for a pretty decent home.
Yeah.
You don't need to be making, you know what I'm saying, $100K or more. You know what I'm saying? Like two $60K salaries, you can get you a decent home.
For sure.
Two $60K salaries and over 700 credit, you can get you a nice crib.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, yeah, I didn't want to stay on this too long, but you know what I'm saying, I definitely wanted to touch on it. I think it's important. You know what I'm saying? We talk about other shit all the time, but I thought this was important to talk about.
Educate the people, man.
All right.
Set them up for a better life.
Yeah, for sure. All right. So don't hate me. Don't hate me for the name of the topic. Just hear me out. All right. So I was at a little function, right? Kicking it with my folks. And you know, it's a mixed crowd, men and women. So what's buddy that said he relinquished all parental rights from the kid, wanted to pay the child support?
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards' name came up in the topic of discussion, right? So I'm listening, you know, just hearing, and one of the bros was like, "Yo, if I tell her to get rid of the baby and she don't, I'm relinquishing all parental rights." And I said, "Hey, it's allowed for you to do that." You know what I'm saying? He said, "Yo, if I say I don't want a kid, I don't want a kid. Now, mind you, this young man does not have any kids. If he says he doesn't want a kid, he doesn't want a kid. He's relinquishing all parental rights and taking all financial responsibility that goes along with that. But he doesn't want to be a father." All right, cool. Hey, look, bro. And so him and one of the other young ladies get into it, and he screams out, "It might be her body, but it's my fucking choice." Fam, when I tell you, the whole area that we were in erupted. All guys were fair game at this point. Now, mind you, I'm just trying to hear bro out. I almost caught one. I almost caught a stray. I said, "Hey, yo, fam, get me out of here."
So go ahead and jump on that portal, baby.
Get me out of here. But do you guys feel as if, as dads, do you guys feel as if bro was justified by saying, "Hey, yo, fam, it's her body, but it's my choice if I want to be there as a father"?
I'm gonna let you tackle that one, bro. I'm gonna let you tackle that one, man.
Hey,
I mean, I could never consider that myself. That's wow. I never.
now I don't know if it was the lick or bro was serious, but I mean,
he has that right. He has that right.
Right.
It's fucked
Do
up.
you?
I mean,
fucked up. I mean,
it is. It is fucked up.
It's fucked up, but
It's fucked up.
He has that right. And if he's
Okay,
vocal
no,
about, you know,
yeah, I mean,
he's serious about it.
Yeah, no. I mean, listen, it's his right to be a deadbeat, but it's also her right to go to child support.
No,
No,
he
he's
said
gonna pay, he's gonna pay.
he said he's gonna take care of everything financially. So whatever child support require him to pay, yes, I'm gonna go ahead and pay that shit. That's why the Anthony Edwards shit came up. You know what I'm saying? So he said, yeah, I'll pay everything. He's like, nigga, I'll try to pay that motherfucker up front like Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
But however, I don't want that kid to know I even exist. I said, shit.
That's what I said. That's wild.
Yeah, now to me, right? I think the best thing ever, right, is to be a dad. Like that's what I want to do. That's one of my life goals is to like be a dad, right? But I want to be a dad within the constraints of marriage. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, right? I want to be a dad within the constraints of marriage, but like being a dad because I want to do better than like, you know what I'm saying, like the men that raised me, right? Because you know, not everybody is perfect, right? But they all had great qualities, and I feel like I embody all those great qualities, and I want to give that to the next generation of like me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But to hear him say that, I was like, hey, bro, look, you have the right, nigga.
All right, let me
have the right to be a dead.
Right, because let me think about this, bro. Because this is the thing, right? And this is
at
what
least he trying to pay though. At least
hey, look, this is a moral debacle.
I will.
This is a moral debacle.
Right,
some motherfuckers are just true deadbeats.
I don't know. I was asking this question before, right? So if a guy is paying, if he's not involved, but he's paying child support, is he really still a deadbeat at that point?
I don't. Well, damn, I can't say that. I'm gonna run that back because I can't say that.
I wouldn't say he's a complete deadbeat.
Is there such thing as a halfway deadbeat?
You have to be a part of that child's life to not be deadbeat. I think you have to be.
He says yes, they're still a deadbeat, even if they provide financially, but they're not a part of the
You
child's
have
life.
to be a part of their child's life to some degree, in a positive way.
Right? Because here's my belief, and I gotta stand on this. Being a parent is more than financial support. Well, yeah, I agree, but I'm just saying, are they a deadbeat? Right? Right. Do they qualify as a deadbeat? I guess what I'm asking. But here's my belief, bro. Here's the thing. Once a child is involved, it's no longer about you or the mom. It's about the child. And I believe personally that every child deserves a mother and a father. Point blank period. So like I get what bro's saying, bro. Like, but at the same time, bro, like
he's still young.
And this is where
young.
And this is where like a dick discipline gets you, bro. Because even Anthony Edwards, like this is not like the whole situation, that's not his first big mother. My daughter could care less about who brought what or what money comes in. She wants you around. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's why I think it's important to try to be there for the child in order for you not to be.
I mean, thinking about it because especially thinking about it now, to say the money won't make you a deadbeat goes back to the idea that money can replace a man, which goes to these. Now we have like women who are having kids by themselves, you know, the artificial insemination, you know what I mean, which I disagree with because
you don't know what the fuck that man had going on.
Not just that, but I just believe that every child deserves a chance, at least a chance to have a father in their life.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
My thing is, okay, so I'm okay, so I don't know about y'all, but I'm big on genetics, right? So I need to know what diseases I need to watch out for on my dad's side and my mom's side.
Mm-hmm.
I need to know, all right, what was killing the men on my dad's side? You know what I'm saying?
Like, they might have screenings though. Wasn't that what the brat did, or the brat's girl?
But
and they was mad because she got a white man.
But still, okay. But still, when is that gonna come up in natural conversation with your mother, right? When is that gonna come up with natural conversation? And say your mother meets somebody else, right? Your mother meets somebody else and they hit it off and they get married, right? So you know what I'm saying, you were too young to understand, like, oh, you know, this is the only person I call dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you assuming, oh, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, this is my dad. When you know, I say they never told you, and it's like, oh yeah, that's not your dad. It's just, you know, it's a guy I met when you were younger. Blah 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 blah. Whoop, whoop. Now you're older. You're like, yo, what the fuck? So I don't know any of my, you know what I'm saying, like, none of his genetics, you know, even matter to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, that's important to me because I gotta know what to look out for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is fucking important to me personally. You know.
But I mean, here's what. Oh my God. Thinking of, and I'm obsessed with this, so like forgive me, but thinking of, especially there's a crisis amongst young men right now. Men are doing really bad right now, and a big part of that is lack of male role models, lack of a man in the home. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's such a big thing. And so when I think about, like, just pay the money, man, fuck the kid. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's wild.
Yeah, it's wild. Like, the money, like, I granted, you don't want to have a baby with her. You don't fuck with her. I get that.
Don't fuck her.
But you made that child.
All lies will be exposed.
You made that child, my guy. You made that child. And so I think it's a hard pill for men to swallow, that I just fuck a random and she having my baby. But like, that's real. Also, people make assumptions that if the father is never around, the child doesn't know the father, that they will not be missed. That is not true at all. Yeah. They'll still miss having a father, even if the father was never there to begin with. Trust me. And it's especially shown in young males who don't have a man around. It is so, I can't stress the importance of that enough. And I think that's what's like fucking up a lot of this. You know what I mean? And so, like, women even talk about it. Oh man, these men suck. Yeah, because they don't have the same kind of male role models that we used to have. Even as far as a community, you can attest to this. Mm-hmm. We had plenty of male role models growing up.
Yeah,
these same kids don't have that.
Like,
they don't have that same community.
Even if we were in a position to fuck up, we wasn't fucking up. We was in a position to fuck up, and them niggas got on our ass, yo.
It wasn't just my dad. It wasn't even just his dad.
Nah.
It was Mumtaz, Ascari, like, you know what I'm saying? There was like people within the people within the community who would set us straight. You know what I'm saying? And you think about an environment where schools are 75% female teachers. Your kid going to school, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we was bucking.
There's no male role model in the school you can look up to, maybe one or two.
The girls was wilding too. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. The girls was wilding too.
Girls will wild out too. You know what I'm saying? You need male figures around, man, and that's just point blank, period. Yeah. And I think the numbers are even less, like when we go to like elementary schools. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Which I get. Like, I wouldn't want to deal with no young kids. I don't, you know what I'm saying?
We didn't see what brothers he had till we was in middle school. We didn't see brothers he had till. And look, yo, we used to run that nigga, man. We used to run him into the ground. He didn't know what to do with us, yo.
I feel bad now that I'm older, but
yeah, I do too, man. I do too, bro.
It's bad shit. That's why I believe in whooping kids' ass, because I was one of those kids who needed my ass whooped.
Yeah,
and now that I'm older, thank you for whooping my ass.
Yo,
because I needed my ass whooped.
Fair, man.
But those men will do that.
We used to say that nigga had hemorrhoids because he didn't never sit down.
That's diabolical.
Hey yo, what we do about hemorrhoids in middle school, I have no idea. Somebody said it and it was a running joke.
It sounds funny though.
bro never sat down though. I never saw bro sit down. Never. All right, let's get off of this. Oh man. All right, so Pete. I asked for grace. So I'm starting this topic. I asked for grace.
Yeah, I can smell the fuckery already.
So look, Pete. All right, let's share a personal experience that I've had. Right. So I was back ass nigga, man.
I know, bro. Bad guy. Anyway.
How do you want it? How do you need it?
Got much of it. Chill out.
So look, Pete. I was in a situation, man, and you know, actively being aware of my communication in the situation, right? So Shorty went, you know what I'm saying, like a whole day without, you know, you can hit me up, calling me, like, you know, it's something outside of the norm, right? At least I would get like a message or something, you know, throughout the day, whatever, boom, boom, boom. You know, look, we all adults, you know what I'm saying? We busy, you know what I'm saying? We got shit going on. Like, it's not, the focus ain't on me, and I know that, right? So, hit her the next day, like midday the next day, right? Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Just something playful, like, damn, you forgot about me, huh? Oh no, I ain't forget about you. Just had some shit going on, blah blah blah. So that's kind of crazy. Like you told me you had some shit going on. You know what I'm saying? I did the same thing when X, Y, and Z happened. Oh, well, you know, I don't like reporting in to people. Respect. I wasn't asking you to report in. I was just asking that everybody be considered. That's exactly how I put it, right? So my thing is, right, shit like that trigger me. Shit like that triggers me only because it's like, all right, boom. Women say that, oh, I want somebody who communicates. I want somebody who does this. But if you don't give that in return, what makes you think I want to keep doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like I've worked hard to get, and Prime will tell you, because I will get on Prime like, hey, yo, Prime, yeah. Oh shit, y'all, I gotta. Yeah, I get on Prime. I get on Prime about it. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is this, like, you know, you want us as men to, you know what I'm saying, communicate, you know, effectively. You know what I'm saying? Like, be transparent with what we do. And I'm very, look, if I got some shit going on, there's some shit going on. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Bro, that girl sounds like a Sagittarius. Oh my God. Anyway. I don't know what that sign is, but she sounds like a Sagittarius.
I think she is a Sag. I ain't talked to her in a while. I think she is a Sag.
It would not surprise me. Go ahead.
But yeah, so my thing is this, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You want all of that, but then, you know what I'm saying, when you get it, you don't know what to do with it. Because that was like one of her main things. Like, okay, so boom. When I met her at a game night. You know what I'm saying? So we were talking, I think somebody was playing some kind of like, it was a kind of card game where you know what I'm saying, like people was like talking about their feelings and some shit. So, you know, we were all in on the card game. And that was one of the cards she had picked up. Oh, what do you expect from a guy? Oh, I want a man that communicates and boom, boom. Okay, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all bullshit. If you're not willing to do it in exchange, right? So the question I want to pose to the panel is, have you ever had a triggering text message or a communication expectation, right, that triggered you? He got 5 of them. Said, you got one?
Oh yeah.
No, camera's on you, brother.
Shit, well, yeah, I mean, like you said, a lot of times women ask for a level of availability that they don't reciprocate back.
Right.
And a lot of times in my situation, you know, motherfuckers get ghosts for a few days. And it's like, try to act like you just ghost me for 3 days.
Right.
And that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? Because if we're supposed to be better than that, then I would expect you to do that. So now, since I know this is in you, that you have instances where you don't mind just ghosting me, I have to keep you at a certain distance regardless. So, you know, you just, people show you who they are. You just got to respect it and keep yourself honest.
That was a very adult answer. That was a very adult answer. I like that. All right, Prime.
I'm gonna say a text message, but it was a situation where you know, me and a woman had a conversation about go ahead.
No.
Oh no. Go ahead. No, I thought he was about to drink.
No, go ahead.
No, okay, go ahead.
No, what are we doing here?
I was trying to get him. That's what I said. Go ahead.
Oh shit!
I was trying to get him, but you reached for the drink.
Oh
like
my
you
bad. What are we doing over here?
trying to get him. Rick over there stuffing his face. All right. All right. So anyway. I'm gonna get you next time.
That Chick-fil-A look good.
Chick over here.
Oh shit! There you go. Yeah.
I seen it.
Yeah. Chick-fil-A.
I had the munchies.
Yeah. But all right. So me and this woman, we had conversations about communicating and like, you know what I mean? Like, because I would bottle things in.
Yeah.
So when I finally went and told her, I was like, hey, you know, when you did this, like it made me feel some type of way. Then she gonna hit me with the, oh my bad, I didn't know you were that sensitive.
That's crazy.
But I'm like, you told me to communicate with you and tell you, you know what I'm saying, like when things that bother me, and then when I do, you hit me with the like, oh, you sensitive, like, huh? Like you asked me to be vulnerable, and when I'm vulnerable with you, now you throw it in my face. And this is why a lot of men aren't, you know what I'm saying, aren't vulnerable with their women. You know what I'm saying? So that was like one of those things where I was like, oh, I got you. like now I will never open up again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like never, you know what I'm saying? It's just like we always get that shit where it's just like
one shot.
We always get that shit where it's like, oh, I'm gonna open up. Man up, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? Like, so yeah,
that's how they avoid accountability by deflecting it towards.
Yeah, that's what it was. You know, I called her out on something that she was doing that was wrong, and instead of just, you know, accepting the thing, she was just like, oh, well, you're sensitive. Like, I'm like, all right, well, I was just being honest about something that.
Yeah, I was being honest about my feelings.
My feelings.
But now I'm sensitive.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I get called a whole Drake ass nigga.
Right.
God damn.
Shit, bro.
Right.
Like, yo, and trust me, I don't have to say shit else. Trust me.
And first and foremost, I hate it when women call me light skinned only when it suits them. Only when it suits them they call me light skinned. Don't get it confused because these lights is on right now. I'm a lot darker in person. Yo, fam.
You do look like you're right.
Yeah, I do look light skinned as fuck right now. Yeah. But when these lights is off, like when these lights, these big lights ain't on. You know what I'm saying? I'm a lot darker in person. So, man, look, I've had countless encounters where, oh, you just a light skinned nigga. Like, yo, fam, stop. Can we just stop that narrative? Right? And don't let them find out what my zodiac is. Oh, you a Cancer, you a fam, you want to fight? You want to fight or no? Like, what are we doing here? Because like we're not doing none of that. Oh shit, we got 2 comments.
Said get out of here. Said, when did they ever call you anything other than light skinned?
When it suits them. You are light skinned all the time. You are talking from a space of a brown skinned woman, yo. You can't. No. Am I on the lighter end of the spectrum? I had light skin cancer. Nigga, you a light skin cancer too. Strawberry. Like, what are we talking about? But nah, man. Yeah. Don't call me light skin, man. To prove a point. And don't use my zodiac to prove a point neither. I'm gonna want to fight.
No, I've never been called light skin.
What?
The
other thing too is like women, y'all got to be careful about like what you say to your man, right? These niggas can rag on me. These niggas can make light skin jokes, but I don't think that your man necessarily wants to hear those same jokes from his lady. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a slight of his manhood.
Right. You gotta, because it's like, I know like some women who will like we rag on each other. That's what we do. That's how we bond. But like, as his woman, be careful with that. You know what I'm saying? Be careful with that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you can't joke and, you know, but whatever.
There's a time and a place.
There's a time. Yeah. Be careful.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Know when to pull back.
Yeah.
Know when to pull back. All right. So Pete.
Hello. Have you on the cancer?
We're not starting this shit today. So Pete, have y'all ever been in a situation, right, where you chilling, like, you know, this your homeboy. It's your homeboy. But you don't bring around the 304s because the nigga a cornball. This your boy though. This your boy. This your dog. This might even it might not be your day one, but it might be like your day 3. Like bro is solid. Bro come through. You know what I'm saying? When you need him, you come through for him. Boom boom. But you'll never bring him around the 304s because it's like, bro, a cornball, man. So I'm gonna give my story, and then we can go around the room. So, all right, meet bro, cool people. You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 chop it up. Got some similar interests, whatever. All right, cool. All right, yeah. So I bought him around the 304s one time. Nigga just cornballed the fuck out. Like started doing some cornball shit. Like damn near tried to turn Super Saiyan in front of the hoes. Type shit. Like I'm not saying that he did that, but like what he did was adjacent to that.
You might as well say what he did.
Nah, I ain't gonna. Yo, not to day 3. But no, like you got day 3 niggas. Like
what he do?
He won't day 1. Like
I need to know to what level of fuckery are we talking about?
Let's just say he turned Super Saiyan in front of the hoes.
Like the whole anime.
Yeah,
he actually did that.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I said adjacent, but like the animes are similar. You know what I'm saying? Like he did some
no road to run.
That's exactly what he did. That's exactly what he did.
That's wild. No.
All right, so you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, yo, fam, what are you doing? And it'd be different if we was around some eclectic 304s, but like we was around some hood 304s. So if they were looking at him like, nigga, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't know. If we was around some eclectic joints, they probably would have picked up on it. He funny. He funny. Oh, he watched Naruto. Oh, I like him. You know. So yeah, it was just the wrong space and time for that, man. And I was just like, bro, what the fuck are you doing, man? So I stopped inviting him around, right? So I had hung out with these young ladies, you know what I'm saying, again, and I invited another one of my homeboys that was more inept to the situation. So, you know, he is this homeboy is a mutual friend of ours. And I guess it came up in conversation, maybe when they were smoking or whatever. So he calls me. He was like, "Yo, bro, why you ain't call me? I heard it was enough over there for me. Like, why you ain't call me?" I was like, "Hey, bro, like last time was Hey, bro, the shit was in your hands and you just fumbled that shit by doing the weird shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I kept it honest with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I said, hey, bro, in front of the 3 or 4, you slightly a cornball, my nigga. So I want to ask, have you ever dealt with a situation that, you know what I'm saying, that's your guy? Man, 100 grand, but nigga's a cornball, you know, you just won't take him certain places.
Look, man, I mean, I've been in certain situations, bro, where it's like, dude just ain't picking up on the vibe, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
That's your man. You supposed to put him on game. Like the first time he fumbled.
But see, but you thinking he know better, right? Like,
the first time you can let that shit slide. But if that's your man's, I feel like you should be able to be like, hey, bro, don't ever do that.
Like, cause it be situations, bro.
We chill the fuck out.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be at the crib, bro. I got some like earthy, college educated girls over at the crib, bro. This nigga come through with the Scully, bro, and the, you know what I'm saying? Telling these girls, bro, my name is T-Dog, bro. Your name is fucking Terrence, bro. Why you doing this shit, bro? Why you doing this shit?
Why you got the ski mask on?
Why?
Oh, you got ops, nigga?
You're like, what? Why are you doing this, bro? You
got the mask on?
You over here throwing up gang signs the whole time. I'm like, bro, like, nigga, chill the fuck out, bro. You ruining this shit, bro. You ruining this shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, bro, dudes just don't pick up on the vibes, bro. Like, you just got to pick up on the vibes, bro. That's not it, bro. That's not it.
A crib full of earthy jokes, man, that is like a thrive. For any nigga that went to college, that is like a thriving situation right there.
Yes.
No, I would be honest with you, bro. Like, any nigga that went to college or any nigga that knows about stones and zodiacs, like, yo, niggas will, those are 2 niggas that will thrive in that environment, yo. And I think it's more so about knowing your homeboy well enough to put him in a situation to where he will win.
Yeah.
I think it's more so of that, because it's like, yo, fam, I can't invite you everywhere. With the hood 3 or 4s, I'm inviting one of my hood homeboys over. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that only makes sense.
Right.
The thing is, if you bring the wrong homeboy around, that can make you look bad.
And exactly.
You can't do that.
Exactly. Because they looking at you like, oh, you do this.
You hang around this.
Oh, you turn into a Super Saiyan. You turn into a Super Saiyan 2. Like, what? What are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, I watch anime, but I ain't trying to turn into no Super Saiyan. Like, what the fuck?
But like I said, man, if that's your man's, you let him fail the first time, and then you know what I'm saying, hey, bro, don't ever do that shit again, bro. Like, real talk, you making me look bad, player. And if you're making me look bad,
you old as hell, player.
Hey. Yeah, I was about to tell another story, but I can't even tell it on the podcast.
Why you can't tell it?
I talked about with the player.
I can't tell it on the podcast.
Why? Why we can't tell it on the podcast?
Because it's bad, bro. It's bad.
I know.
Yeah, somebody you know. Yeah. But I'm gonna just say, bro, my nigga was too honest, bro. Was too honest, bro. And I'm like, he fucked it up for both of us because he was too honest, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm like, motherfucker, lie, bro. Lie for me, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like,
bro,
lie for me, bro. Like, what are you doing, bro? You just
y'all took other bitches here?
Nah.
Oh, bro.
Oh, bro. We the first ones you ever brought over here? Oh, bro.
Really?
Oh, bro. Like, yo.
I love those videos, yo. I love those videos,
like,
yo.
Come on, bro. You can't be like, no, bro. You gotta lie, bro. I'm sorry, bro. You have certain situations. Man. You have to fucking lie, and bro was just like, and I'm looking at this nigga the whole time, like, nigga, bro,
shut up,
shut the fuck. Because they was grilling him about some shit, and he wouldn't just fucking lie, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Just fucking lie, bro.
Like, you gotta lie. Okay, so
lie for me.
So
the girl was so disgusted that both the girls ended up leaving, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, easy.
So you know, as a
about to get
As
a
a
fancy award.
no, I'm not. No, as a certified wingman, I know if I'm in a situation, I'm not saying no, I don't know shit about this nigga. What? Do he do what? I have no clue, baby. I have no clue what that man. Why you focus on him? They got what they got going on over there. Focus on us real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm diverting all. I just want to make sure my friend's straight. She's straight. I promise you she in good hands. Oh, you know him like that? I mean, like, that's my nigga and shit, but blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we've been solid since kindergarten, you know what I'm saying? Oh, so you know everything about him? Shit, I don't know shit about that nigga for real. But what I'm telling you is not focusing on them, focus on us.
Yeah, now in my situation, I can't tell you what they asked, but we was all at the table, and then like when he started like acting funny about the question, then the other girl was like, "Why can't you answer that question? That's a straightforward question." And then I'm sitting there like, "Oh fuck, bro."
I'd have been like, I don't answer straightforward questions because you know what I'm saying, I like to divert with my answers. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck out of here. I'm not worried about you. What we talk about?
But see, they asking him, and I gotta. They was like, "Do you know that?" I was like, I don't know why he won't answer the question, ma'am. I don't know. But let's anyway, look, it was what I can't tell you what it was, but it was bad. It was bad, and I was just like, nigga, just fucking lie, bro. Like, I want to, you try to say some shit, and you don't want to like move around like lie, nigga. Like, just fucking lie.
Ventriloquist that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
all right, we got one more topic before we end out tonight, man. Because I'm tired of seeing it. And y'all got sons. So how do y'all feel about young men with nail polish? If y'all sons came to you, matter of fact, y'all sons didn't come to you. They just came home one day and they got, whatever nail polish the niggas is wearing or whatever. How do y'all feel about that?
Sassy says, no. Hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no. Yeah. For me, I'm under the belief that there should be Strawberry says, I hate it with a passion. I think there should be stark differences between men and women, how we act, how we behave, and how we dress. And I don't think men should do anything that imitates what's typically feminine. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, definitely not, bro. I think that's that's what women do. Yes, there's gonna be a no for me. Yeah, I think that's something that women do. So nail polish, makeup, like all that. If that's something that's typically done by women, like I don't think that dude should be on that type of time.
Okay. Dick?
No, I'm not with that. If he came to me wearing it, I just tell him to take this shit off.
All right. Well,
I mean, bro. Like, it's funny because I'm like, me and my boys, man. Like, they getting in that age and they want to experiment with different stuff. So, like, even now, like, I gotta have conversations with them. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
About like certain things they want to do, jewelry, like piercings, stuff like that. So it's like, I'm trying to be like a little bit like, I'm trying to think about how I was as a teenager. So I'm trying to give them a little bit of leeway, but like,
I can see DJ's sisters in the goth.
Yeah.
So I can see maybe some of that rubbing off on him.
Yeah.
Since that's his, bigger sister.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't like jump on him because I know he has that background of being around.
Nigga, you got nothing like
nail
polish on.
It wouldn't be that deep for me.
You gonna throw him in the trash? Like,
I wouldn't. For him, that's wild that you would say that.
That's right.
What was that Empire?
That's crazy, yo.
When he threw him in the
He threw that nigga in the trash can, yo.
I was like, yeah, I had to throw him in the trash. You could have just told him to take the heels off. The fuck? What's wrong with you? Like, just kind of throw them in the trash. That's a little extreme, bro.
Now that nigga's the gay Tupac.
And then, and he just came out even more gay. Like, damn.
Oh my God. Hey, look, man. Yeah, I don't. You know, of course, I don't have a son, but like, I got a younger brother. We 10 years apart, man. And you know, some of the things that coming up, you know what I'm saying, that he wasn't comfortable talking to my dad about, he would talk to me about. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, like, hey, bro, no, don't do that. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but I mean, he gotta, you know, I call my little brother Millennial because he was hanging out with us a lot. Like, I would leave the house, my mom would be like, you take your little brother with you. So he was around me a lot. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, he got schooled by the OGs. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like he was, you know, lost out here. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of, so I can only speak for what I've seen. A lot of the cats that do the nail polish and shit like that, they got lost identities. They don't know who they are, so they trying to do shit to stand out or fit in.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I would never put nail polish on my nails. Now, do I, you know what I'm saying? Do I go get my shit done? Yeah, I keep my shit good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go keep my shit good, but I'm not putting nail polish on my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm never doing that. But
some would argue, like, what's the difference between, you know, if you get manicures and shit, like, what would be the difference?
Right. Well, hold on.
Yeah, you know,
I feel like manicures are a little different though.
Yeah, no, but the older generation above us would argue that, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm talking about baby boomers. I'm not talking about
pedicures, bro. That shit's amazing.
Yeah, no,
but I'm saying, like, back in the day, like,
okay,
didn't do that.
Yeah, back in the day, men didn't do that.
So I'm gonna say this, bro, because I have a parent that's a baby boomer and I have a parent that's Gen X, right? So like, my Gen X parent is more susceptible to shit that, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, no, I understand what you're going through, like, I understand why you did that, boom, boom, boom. My baby boomer parents, like, fuck no. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck no. Like, no, don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you do that? Because of all this list of shit that you know, whatever. So I get it. I get it. But, you know, my stance is always like, yo, from what I've seen, niggas is looking for an identity, or they looking to stand out, or they trying to follow a trend. And I'm just like, you know, I'm not with that shit, man. That's just fucking weird to me. Anything that a man does to act like a woman, I feel like it's gay. It's in the queer community. I learned that term today at work. So we don't have to say the alphabet community. We can say the queer community and cover it all.
Yeah, queer.
Yeah, queer covers it all. I didn't know that until today.
I can see the clear after mani pedi, but the color polish is where I draw the line. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you just go and like they do the little, like they scrub the nail and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I've actually. So the first time I did this, where a girl stopped me at the mall and she was just like, "Hey, we got this stuff," and she did some shit to my nail, and that shit was like,
yeah, no, it shit look different.
It was like I was looking at that nail compared to the other nail. I was like, God damn! I said, how did you like? I didn't know that she could get the nail that fucking like clear, like it was like clean, like it looked clean. It didn't look like, you know what I mean? And I was like, what the fuck? So, I mean, not that I do manis, but I do pedis for sure. I fucking love pedis. Plus, my feet be hurting, and they be like rubbing and do the little massage joint, and it be sitting. That shit feels good. So I'm with that. I let, you know what I'm saying, normally when I go, I get my girl the pedi, and I let her get her nails done, and I just wait for her to get her nails done. But that I'm cool with. Mm-hmm. But I will say this, like, here's the thing, I draw strict lines with my kids because I know they're gonna cross the lines anyway, right? So you know what I'm saying? You already know, bro. Like they're gonna. So I try to draw strict lines. So like, you know what I mean? Nipple piercings, no.
Wait, did your boys come to you about a nipple piercing?
Nah, but we know a nigga who got a nipple piercing.
Yeah, we do.
I'm sorry.
If glow in the dark dice on his shit.
If you're not a musician, I don't want to see no nose piercing. either. You're not Tupac. You're not Chris Brown. I don't want to see no fucking nose piercing. And
The two people that got their nose pierced.
and as a guy, nothing up here, Pierce. You just leave it simple.
Yeah.
Call me conservative, but yeah, just keep that simple. None of this extra shit.
Yeah, for sure.
None of this shit up in here. All of that. Nah, bro. You can do that after you move the fuck out. That's how I am as a parent.
Hey, yo, fam.
And don't be dyeing your hair any kind of fucking primary color.
You can put henna in your shit.
Yeah, nah, I don't want to see no red, blue, purple, none of that shit. That's not.
We used to put henna in our shit.
Henna is cool.
Yeah.
But
that shit washes out.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be
it's good for your hair too.
Right. It's Islamically, it's supposed to be something that's an actual hair color. Anything that's not an actual hair color, no, I'm not fucking with that. So that's
we was wild. We was wild when we was growing out the froze. Because all of us grew out froze at the same time, right? And then niggas was like, oh shit, we gonna go put the henna in this shit. We had the henna. The niggas thought we was top shit. Hey yo, we were stretching boundaries. I don't know who thought of that. I can't remember who thought of the idea, but somebody thought of the idea, and we all did that shit, yo. When they say, if your friends jump off a bridge, are you gonna jump too? We all say yes. We all jumped. For sure, man.
terrible.
That's that primary color.
Yeah,
But nah. Yeah, I don't think
cool with the secondary colors though.
Yeah. No primary color, nah.
Yeah,
bright ass shit coming down the goddamn hallway. No.
No.
Smack
I
the shit
had
out
my
of you.
shit like I colored my locks like the first set I had. I colored. That's when I fucked them up bad. Well, I fucked them up when I started going to the Africans, but I fucked them up bad when I colored them. But yeah, I've never colored my shit again. I'm good. I'm solid. I'm good. I stay with my black.
There you go.
I stay with my black until I get my gray. You know what I mean? I got 3 popping in over here. They coming. Salt and pepper poppy. You feel me? It's coming. I'm gonna let my shit live too. What? Just
Yeah, mine probably growing. I'm gonna let it live.
you ain't got no grays? You sure?
Up here, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shit, hell yeah. I had gray hair when I was 13, but none of this has been gray yet. So
Oh, okay. I'm about to say I know. You got a kid. I know DJ to get you some grays.
I was about to say, boy, all this shit, bro. Got as many kids as I got.
You're trying to repopulate
like
the
a
earth.
goat. You got that goat.
Yeah, man, it's like right in the middle though. It's like right.
But that's the streak, nigga. Like, yo, man, you should let that streak just live, bro.
Not yet.
Oh,
like
what you
the
trying to
song,
hold on to, bro?
Not yet.
I'm
not ready. Not in my 30s, bro. Not in my 30s.
Nigga, you damn near 40, bro.
You said damn near. Hello.
Nigga, you
Hello.
40. You
Hello.
40, nigga.
Nah, nigga, don't put that on me. Not till that day comes. You 40 when you turn fucking 40. Not a day before, not an hour before, not a minute before.
All right. So I better not see no die
When I hit 40?
when you hit 40. Like, no, your 40th birthday, your shit better not be died, bro. Because I'm going to be like, remember what you said.
I'm not thinking about it.
All right. See, look, the lady said let it live. She said let it live. All right, look. That's all we got for today, man. We appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. Once again, this is the Drinks and Discussion Podcast, man. Follow us at D&D Pod on Instagram. Drinks and Discussion Podcast everywhere else. Follow me, King Bot, KBNGBAK, on all social media platforms. Follow my man Prime at I Will, the number 2, agree to disagree on Instagram. Agree to disagree everywhere else. Follow Rick at picture_that_photography, picturethatphotography.com. Go ahead and hop in that merch store. Get you some merch. I'm about to pull this shit up right now. Where's the shit at? I'm gonna scroll up. Oh, boom. Hop in the merch store. Link in the description below. If you are not joined with the game, join the game. It's 10 niggas in here. I see y'all. It say 10 right here, right? So join the game
and hit that like button
and hit that like and subscribe button. Look, if you want to win the money at the end of the year, you have to be a part of the game. It's 99 cents a month. It's not expensive. You know what I'm saying? You spend that on Takis. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, fam. 99 cents a month, man. You know what I'm saying? Put that shit on auto draft, forget about it. You got $1. You know what I'm saying? You got change in your couch. Go reach in your couch and get 99 cents, man. You know what I mean? Shouts out to the gang members that's in here, man. Make sure y'all hit that merch store, man. We got new merch dropping all the time. We got a few more comments before we get out of here. Gang. Great pod. Salt and pepper is where it's at. So I pluck out the gray. All right, for sure, man. Look,
I got too many grays to pluck out. That shit got to get dyed.
Yeah, for sure.
You'll see it in my mustache because my mustache is low. So and I can't hide them in my mustache. But this, if you dig deep inside, you'll see it.
You'll find one.
You'll find them because they underneath right now.
Respect.
I got them in there.
All right, man. Look, we love y'all. We out of here. Peace.
Yo. Big flex, big check, nigga, run it up. New chain, new wrist, gotta flood it up. Big bag, no cap, nigga, double up. If it ain't about money, what the fuck is up? Big flex, big check, nigga, run it up. New chain, new wrist, gotta flood it up. Big bag, no cap, nigga, double up. If it ain't about money, what the fuck is up? I've been on the grind, I don't need the clout. They was moving funny, had to weed them out. Talking like they ballin', but I seen the drought. I was in the field, had to scheme my route. 100 racks in the duffel, that's a light load. No label for the boys since the price rose. Drip too clean, now I got them ice cold. Pull up in a spaceship once with the right glow. They ain't seen the hustle, they just see the flex. Made it out the mud, now it's private jets. Stressing over bills, now I cut the checks. Shorty sending love, I don't double text. Told my nigga we ain't folding under pressure. Took a loss, but we turned it to a lesson. Keep my diamonds on me for protection. The ops watching, so I gotta keep a weapon. Big flex, big check, nigga, run it up. New chain, new wrist, gotta flood it up. Big bag, no cap, nigga, double up. If it ain't about money, what the fuck is up? Big flex, big check, nigga, run it up. New chain, new wrist, gotta flood it up. Big bag, no cap, nigga, double up. If it ain't about money, what the fuck is up? They wanna see me shine, but I make a way. Every move aggressive like MMA. Made 100 bands off of real estate. I don't do the talking, money conversate. New vibes, new crib, that's an upgrade. She just wanna fuck cause I'm up paid. Keep it low though, I don't love babe. I'll be on the go, I need more space. They didn't think I made it, but I seen the plot. I was broke as hell, had to make it pop. Now the Louis duffel got a couple knots. And my wrist dancing like it's on TikTok. I've been focused, I ain't worried about the hate. Up the price, I ain't even gotta chase. Told my team if I eat, we straight. Told my team if I eat, we straight. Big flex, big check, nigga, run it up. New chain, new wrist, gotta flood it up. Big bag, no cap, nigga, double up. If it ain't about money, what the fuck is up? Big flex, big check, nigga, run it up. New chain, new wrist, gotta flood it up. Big bag, no cap, nigga, double up. If it ain't about money, what the fuck is up?